Oh, champ. Run up these likes, run up these likes. Listen, things are getting even more crazy. DJ Akademiks is being threatened by NBA Youngboy's camp. Yes, NBA Youngboy's camp, specifically P. Youngin, is threatening DJ Akademiks, as well as your boy Allstar JR continuing to come at J Prince Jr. over this Ben 10 situation. He says that, look, J Prince Jr. was so scared that he left his Cullinan in the parking lot of the restaurant after the shots went off, champ. I ain't lying. Is the mob ties and fear, champ? Yo, listen, we're going to get to all that. We're going to get to the academic stress, but first we must take a look at these things that Allstar JR said about your boy, J Prince Jr. And he said, and I quote, at J Prince Jr., damn nigga, you still running up Kirby? You left that Cullinan and all. Say you ain't know what to do when that pressure on now. I'm literally finna show the whole world how soft you is. You've been getting horsed for years. I'm pulling the curtain back now. Hashtag mob untied. I told y'all they wasn't that gangster, but y'all ain't listen. I ain't gonna lie. Look what he's saying. He's trying to herb up mob ties. Yo, listen, Allstar JR is on a very triumphant run. I ain't gonna lie. And I've been hearing this slogan a lot. Salute to Bandit X. He says Detroit versus everybody. You listen, salute to the D. You heard? All pause is necessary though. It's gonna be a hot summer. You hear me? Academics, you're up. Academics, watch your goddamn back. The YNs is on your trail, gang. Alright, Ill Will says all champ is correct because it's getting crazy. But I ain't gonna lie, Allstar JR is talking hot. He survived the armed robbery. Actually, the robbery wasn't even armed because he disarmed the robber. Ain't that crazy, gang? It wasn't even an armed robbery. It could have been an armed robbery. He disarmed the robber. He disarmed the robber, gang. By the way, yeah. But this happened, alright? Allstar J continuing to try to expose your boy J Prince Jr., saying that mob ties is soft, delicate, sweet. You're not on time. And the nigga J Prince Jr. left his Cullinan in the goddamn parking lot outside the restaurant / club. Nasty work, champ. He said you beat your feet, champ. You left that Cullinan behind, champ. That is an act of being scared, not gonna lie. But your boy P. Youngin from NBA Youngboy's camp is talking very hot to DJ Akademiks because Akademiks seemingly switch sides and he cool with Youngboy camp, but people feel some type way about this. We're going to jump into this content right here where P. Youngin is making incredible threats to Akademiks. Run up these likes, gang. Come on, gang.
Man, shut up. Half of y'all fan ass, goof ass, broke bitches broke. Y'all ain't got nothing going. Stop it without nonsense. Dumbass nigga. Bitch ass nigga trying to get the whole city to ride with him. Get your own, man. Don't run out, bitch. Then this nigga Akademiks, bro, like, I don't know, bro. You confusing, bro. When I see you, bro, I gotta just look you in your eyes and really just holler at you. And really see if you really a rip in the head, son. Go out. Every time it's like you be trying to, I don't know, son. Like one day you with us, one day you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, what you gonna do? Pick your side, bitch. Come on, man. All that trying to be talking about, I ain't, man. Ooh, niggas get shot every day, my nigga.
You said what now, champ? What happens every day, champ? You don't get threatening the police, right? Talking to the cops, gang. Those New Jersey's feds, by the way. I don't know if you want to do that right there, champ. You might be making a big mistake. You sure you want to say this, champ?
Come on, man. All that trying to be talking about, I ain't, man. Ooh, niggas get shot every day, my nigga. Then you bitch ass rap ass niggas be getting on this bitch trying to jost, and then, alright, bro, come on, bro. How you gonna say, oh, ooh, then you gonna try to say if a nigga was to come snatch my chain, ooh, you know what happened, man? Stop doing that shit.
Well, chances are, if you didn't up that blick and someone else got a hold of it who you were robbing, don't you think you're putting yourself in a compromising position? Listen, they already done revealed that Ben 10 might not make it. They just said the man was paralyzed, champ. A armed robbery gone wrong, which wasn't an armed robbery because the robber got disarmed. This is not an everyday occurrence. It's not every day that someone attempting to rob someone who is armed doesn't use the actual blick and has the blick snatched from them. Taken away, champ. Like, the robber got robbed, nigga. You see how the robber tried to rob the chain, but the nigga they was trying to rob the chain from actually robbed the robber and used the item that he robbed against them, by the way. Not every everyday thing. This is like a rare occurrence, nigga. This nigga Allstar JR is the MVP. Alright, they saying son's the defensive player of the year in Detroit. He's the first defensive player in Detroit since goddamn Ben Wallace. Alright, when the Pistons won the championship and all that. Big Ben locked down Shaq and all that back in the day. They say, hey, this is the real defensive player of the year in Detroit. They giving this nigga all of his flowers, champ. It don't really matter if the Detroit Pistons win the championship or not. This nigga apparently is the MVP out in the D right now. I ain't gonna lie. Same person that got a shout out in T Grizzly's first day out, a very classic Detroit record. Okay, Allstar JR, you know what I'm saying? Mike Charles says, heard that boy All-Star from Detroit really like and been that for decades. I mean, that's the word on the street. That's word on the street. I mean, goddamn, it's looking crazy. He got mob ties looking crazy. He got the goddamn Ben 10. Look like he might not make it. Not saying that he's not gonna make it, but it don't look too good as far as updates are concerned, champ. This is getting nasty. Akademiks, I don't know what's gonna happen to you, champ, but it looks like them NBA peoples want wreck with you, champ. They said you out here choosing sides, gang. They said pick a side, champ. Alright? He's making threats to you, champ. He said he want to see you in person, champ. I don't know what that would, conclude. I don't know what that includes, seeing you in person. Alright? I don't know. You heard? Solo says All-Star JR Wick. Apparently this is what it is, man. People are very, very upset. Especially those who are very much involved in the NBA Youngboy camp, including other Baton Rouge residents, champ. But let's continue.
Hey, bro. Like, for real, like, y'all dudes weird, son, on key, son. Man, alright.
Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do to a policeman, champ. You're threatening Ak. I'm gonna run back what he said about Ak in a second, by the way. Threatening people, you're mad at Akademiks for whatever type of rants he's going on since this. Listen, I'm not expecting any type of loyalty from a drunk Jamaican nigga. I'm not expecting a nigga who's drinking goddamn Tito's vodka, Henny one day, Red Stripe another day, Guinness Stout another day. What else is that nigga drinking? Ray and Nephews or something? That nigga drinking everything, nigga. He might drink wine one day, nigga. You heard? That nigga is mixing cut waters with goddamn Vitamalt. Nigga, Vitamalt and cut waters together. This nigga's crazy. I don't trust that nigga. This nigga mixing Vitamalt with cut waters, nigga. Vitamalt and cut waters together? This nigga is the true to the game alcoholic, nigga. I don't know. You trust this nigga? You thought this nigga was gonna be loyal? This nigga drinking Vitamalt with cut waters, nigga. Ain't Vitamalt like Nutriment and all that? Like, come on, gang. This nigga's a real alcoholic, gang. Come on, champ. Nigga having a Vitamalt infused cut water. By the way, but let's continue.
And really see if you really retarded or really fucked up in the head, son. Go out and fuck. Every time it's like you be trying to, I don't know, son. Like one day you with us, one day you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, what you gonna do? Pick your side, bitch. Come on, man. All that trying to be talking about, man. Fuck, what? Niggas get shot every day, my nigga.
They gonna listen, man. You gonna cause a Rico situation. This nigga Akademiks got goddamn Secret Service security. Some academic security guards work for the goddamn feds. Nigga, he got retiree feds on his team. You sure you wanna make these threats? I don't know if this is in your best interest right now. I'm gonna be honest with you, champ. You dig? What you like, 20 or something? Yeah, you got some years to go. You know what I'm saying? You got some years to go before you understand exactly what the hell you're saying, champ. But your man's right now, Allstar J might have them going. I'm not gonna lie, but you're not hearing good news, man. Listen, 2 heart attacks, coma, don't sound good. I'm gonna be real, man. 2 heart attacks, coma, don't sound good, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna be real about the situation. Okay? Boy Swerve says at getting post Ozempic beef allegedly, champ. Allegedly the post OZ beef has begun, champ. This is what I'm hearing. You heard, this is what I'm hearing. And again, not looking good for your boy Ben 10. Ben 10 not looking good, gang. Come on, two heart attacks plus a coma, life support, champ. There doesn't seem to be anything good left. It doesn't look like he might make it. Now, I'm not wishing him bad, champ. But he did bad, though. I mean, listen, you failed the mission, then you might also go on top of it. It's pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Reformed Jersey Bird says, at gonna call Oatmeal Face, aka Whack 100. Listen, you can call Whack all you want, champ. Now, maybe you call Whack, maybe he'll reach out to Stunner and get the situation resolved, because Stunner's supposed to be, you know, YB's big homie. Maybe he'll make it all go away. Perhaps, champ. Perhaps, champ. I don't know. Champ. Furious 5 Bill says he tried to take his chain and got his life took. Well, he's not actually gone, champ. So we can't say that the man passed until we get the notice that he passed. Listen, I don't want the man to pass away. Maybe I just want him to learn your lesson. Now, he is paralyzed on top of it, so life's going to be a little bit different if he does make it. But we not wishing bad on him, champ. We not saying, hey, he got to go. But if he does go, unfortunately, that might be inevitable. We can't change that, right? Whatever's supposed to happen, may happen, won't happen. But, champ, you did put yourself in a very nasty situation that you didn't know would end in such ways. I'm not going to lie. Tyrone says, don't cry for help there when you put yourself there. Listen, you wanted to be a crash out, you let J. Prince Jr. put the battery in your back. Listen, if this man does go, I hope the mob ties is putting funds towards the funeral. You know what I'm saying? I hope that's the case here. Alright? Cadillac says this might open up about what happened to Offset and Duke. You're talking about Takeoff, not Offset. And Takeoff situation, once again, is a different situation. Honestly, what happened to Takeoff could have happened to anybody. Takeoff just got caught in the crossfire, man. And if we being real about the Takeoff situation, bro, it's Quavo's fault. Quavo was a goddamn bozo. Quavo was the reason why the shootout happened in the first place. The manager let off rounds. The DJ dude let off rounds. They was the only 2 people letting off rounds. This really didn't have nothing to do with the Prince family, to be honest, when it came to that shooting at Jazz Prince party at the bowling alley in Houston. That wasn't necessarily a mob ties doing. That was just some ignorant nigga shit that happened. That's all it was, bro. That's all it was. If we being real, people was caught up in their emotions and not logically thinking. Like, bro, I done seen plenty of gambling situations that always end bad. If you from the hood, if you've been around, you know that usually gambling situations never end well, because a nigga's just not trying to pay up the bread. Somebody's gonna get tight. Nigga, if you win the bet, it might be your last day. I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes winning the bet is the worst thing in the world in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, I won. You owe me bread. No, I don't. Nigga ups the blick on you because you won. Yeah, that happens, champ. I'm sorry, champs, but that's reality, yeah. Unfortunately, that was just a situation where your boy Quavo was angry, and the nigga just crashed out and caused a situation because he want to talk stupid, right? So his man's upped it, they man's upped it, cause and effect. We can't blame mob ties for that. That was just some ignorant nonsense that happened. We just gotta be real about the situation. You heard? Just being real about the situation, champ. Reformed Jersey Bird says winning might get you pop. I'm telling you, gang. This is just how it be going. This is why you ain't gonna see me in no gamblings of any kind, cause niggas don't know how to act. You won? Well, champ, this might be your last time winning anything, because nigga, I'm not giving you nothing. You're bugging. Hey, champ. If you ask me for bread again, you're not getting it. You're gonna get clapped though. Not gonna lie. Niggas not playing fair, bro. Niggas a gamble and all that. And have that thing on them just in case they lose. Champ said, well, I'm not paying nothing, champ. I want the bread though. Feel me? Nasty work. This is just how it goes. That's just how it goes, champ. Sorry, not sorry. This is why you won't catch the man in any unsanctioned gambles, nigga. This gambling ain't happening on a when the money's already in the pot and this is regulated. I'm not doing no gambling because I'm not about to waste my time here, champ. Won't see me involved in it. Niggas don't know how to act, man. Niggas cry when they owe bread. I'm not playing these type games, man. You dig? Niggas is way too emotional for my liking. But yeah, man, this is getting out of hand, though. But your boy Act, if you watching this, champ, some of them NBA niggas say they want your head on a swivel, allegedly, champ. So this is what they saying, man. They mad at what you said about the situation. They watching your streams. They saying, yo, champ, respectfully, I thought you was on our side, champ. Why are you seeming to side with Allstar JR? I already told y'all, an alcoholic nigga that'll mix goddamn Vitamalt with Cutwaters is a dangerous Jamaican. And not in the physical sense, champ, but in the sense that he will switch sides last minute. Whoever's winning, he gonna jump on Frank. This is the type of behavior that Akademiks has presented for a very long time, champ. He gonna get on the winning team, and as of right now, you niggas is not winning, champ. Your mans might not make it, champ. By the way, it's just a fact. I hate to say it, but it is the goddamn truth. You ain't gotta like it though. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta like it, but it is reality, man. Listen, you can't get mad at the nigga who defended himself. He's doing a lot of dissing, but you still can't get mad at the nigga that defended himself. Did J Prince Jr. get that Cullinan from that goddamn parking lot outside the club yet? Did he get his Cullinan yet, champ? Because Allstar JR says that J Prince abandoned his Cullinan in the goddamn parking lot of the goddamn place where the shooting happened, champ. Did somebody impound the Cullinan? Who has the Cullinan? Is the Cullinan still in the goddamn parking lot? Does J Prince Jr. have PTSD? We don't know. We don't know. Cadillacs is in Texas. That is self-defense. If you invite help, you can be held responsible for what happened. I'll wait. Yo, they not about to charge, bro. Bro did exactly everything legal, champ. Listen, he didn't even use his own joint. He used the blick of the person that was trying to victimize him and victimize the person attempting to victimize him, champ. That's all legal in most places. In most places, that's legal. I'm not gonna lie. Swerve says, that's why I always carry one. And when there's beef, I carry two. NYC times, champ. Listen, man. It's all about timing, champ. It's all about the timing. Who will flash it quicker? Who will flash the quickest? Who will get off the first round, champ? That's how it usually goes. But P Youngin is wilding. He's trying to crash out on everybody. I believe he's trying to pick on soft targets, though. I ain't gonna lie. He's trying to pick on soft targets. It looks like, you heard? It looks like. Listen, after this, he's low key. I think that, and you know, when the internet sees you on a losing end, they think that you're soft. You know, this also happened with the Young Thug situation when people were trying to say Young Thug was a rat, even though he's really not a rat because he's just not. And niggas try to change the narrative. If the internet deems you to do something soft, or if you're in a very bad position, the internet is gonna just paint the narrative that you're soft. You're not like that. You're a bozo. You look goofy as hell. Once the internet catches wind, man. Listen, once the internet found out that old boy got clapped with his own joint in the process of robbing, bro. And let's not forget, he had somebody with him. He had Dead End Ron with him. Dead End Ron was right next to your boy Ben 10. Also got clapped in the process, champ. J Prince Jr. unscathed, but definitely running for his life, right? J Prince Jr. unscathed, but definitely running for his goddamn life. Not gonna lie. You dig? Mike Jones says J Prince Jr. shortly going to try to spin the block back on All-Star after becoming the MVP of Detroit. Listen, man. I heard All-Star J is back in the D, having a celebration. There's a championship parade for your boy All-Star J for surviving a failed robbery. and then on top of it clapping said robbers. They throwing the nigga a goddamn championship parade. It's like the Detroit Pistons won a damn championship in Detroit at this point. They calling him Big Ben Wallace, man. They saying he's the most offensive player of the year after said actions, after his goddamn heroics in Houston, champ. They're saying that this is the biggest moment in Detroit since the goddamn Pistons won a championship. Kind of crazy, not gonna lie, but that's what they saying. That's what they saying, gang. Yeah. This is happening. Swerve says post Olympic hack got smacked earlier this year, right? I don't know. I don't recall seeing Ack getting hands put on him. I don't recall. You know what I'm saying? Solo said they didn't give goddamn Allstar JR the keys to the city. They might as well, nigga. Listen, if the Pistons don't win a championship anytime soon, they got Allstar JR to remember for this year. You know what I'm saying? This is like a street championship for the goddamn city of Detroit. So salute to Detroit and their W, you know what I'm saying, and what have you. But damn, man. Now y'all want Akademiks head on a swivel? It's crazy. But it is what it is, man. Will Akademiks respond in a polite manner, or will Akademiks get drunk and crash out on P Youngin? We shall see, champ. Will Akademiks drink enough goddamn Red Stripe times Vitamalt times cut waters, alright, times Ray and Nephews to turn up tonight on his next stream? Will we see Ack get gangster? I don't know. I don't know, gang. I don't know. You heard? I don't know. Swerve says the mayor is the truth. Showface for president. No glaze for him. Champ, I can't be the president. That's too much of a goddamn responsibility. But I shall remain the mayor, you heard? I shall remain the mayor. I don't know about that presidency stuff. The mayor ain't running for no press, champ. If I ever get 1 million subscribers, I might turn into the president. If I get 1 million subs, nigga, if you see me with a gold plaque or something, yeah, you could call me the president for sure. I'm not gonna hold you. But we gotta remain the mayor. I ain't gonna lie. Presidency is too big right now. That's too big of a responsibility. Being the mayor is a big responsibility enough. I ain't gonna lie. Cadillac says Act gonna be in the pastures praying with the cows. Yo, listen. Or Act might turn up. Swerve says first Vaughn, now Ben 10. Young ones getting hit with the sneak attack. Listen, at least when King Vaughn went out, he went out swinging. He was swinging on somebody, and then one of their mans had the blick and ended the entire situation, man. That was that. Now, this is more embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? King Vaughn went out in a fashion where he was at a disadvantage, right? But it's different when you at a disadvantage versus when you at an advantage and still lose, nigga. Like, to be honest, your boy Ben 10 was at a huge advantage. He had a home court. He had a home court advantage, even though he not from there. He got mom ties by his side. You had a home court advantage. Nigga, you was up by 30 points, but a nigga done got a hold of the goddamn infinity gauntlet. The nigga got a hold of the it's like goddamn Ben 10 was Thanos, and for some reason, while he was beating on goddamn Peter Parker done got a hold of the infinity gauntlet some way, somehow, while he was kicking him down, champ. He got a hold of the glove, champ, and the whole situation did a 360 out of nowhere. Now this nigga is on goddamn life support. Oh, champ, ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? That's wild, bro. That's wild. Paul Stackhouse says, why the F this dude keep getting away with all this set bodies fooling, but nothing never happens to him? This been going on for years. I think Senior is connected to the feds, but his son doing the most. Well, I think we all realize that Jay Prince Jr. been doing a lot, man. He be talking that talk, but we really don't believe this nigga. We also is now seeing him beat his feet. The nigga left his goddamn Cullinan in the parking lot of the goddamn club/restaurant where the shooting took place. That looks pretty bad. That looks pretty nasty, homie. If you left your Cullinan there, which is a very, very pricey and expensive luxury vehicle, you do look crazy. Ain't this your city, champ? Leaving the Cullinan unattended? Nigga, I'm sure that there's some squatters that got squatters rights to that goddamn Cullinan. Am I lying, gang? Listen, there's probably a few homeless fiends in H-Town that already done squatted their way in that goddamn Cullinan. And they not going to sell that Cullinan because the Cullinan is a new house, by the way. Yeah, nigga, the Cullinan is a goddamn house for Houston's homeless population, chip. They're not selling that vehicle, chip. But they got squatters' rights to that car now, chip. It's a goddamn, how do you say, an RV, chip. They treating the Cullinan like a goddamn RV, chip. A cross-country one, for that matter. By the way, chip. J. Prince Jr. no longer has rights to the Cullinan, nigga. The homeless do. By the way. Yeah, gang. Yeah, champ. Tyrone's has up by 30 and lost in a buzzer beater. Dead ass. Yo, listen. The best scenario to this is when T-Mac came back like down 11 versus the Spurs. And that's that situation. Remember when T-Mac came back versus the San Antonio Spurs? It's the same thing that Allstar JR did. Nigga, they was down by like 12 points. Then in 30 seconds left in the game, nigga, T-Mac hit multiple 3-pointers to bring them back to win the goddamn game. Pretty much the same thing that Allstar JR did. Ain't that crazy that T-Mac was playing for Houston when he did that? So I guess Allstar JR tapped into the spirit of prime Tracy McGrady and made an insane comeback with like 30 seconds left in the goddamn game as the team was down. Not gonna lie. So he came in the clutch. He came in like clutch T-Mac, champ. He tapped into the spirit of prime T-Mac. That's what happened, champ. Or 1000%. Swerve says J. Prince Jr. is the prime example of having the right amount of money makes him untouchable. Yo, listen, nobody's untouchable. I don't give a damn how much money you have. Anyone is touchable, champ. Word. Nobody, everybody's human. Anyone can be touched. By the way, gang, I want y'all to know anyone can be touched, champ. Alright, I'm sure you've seen pastors touch people and they fall down and pretend that they having the Holy Ghost, but it's just a scam, champ. You didn't see these things, champ. You didn't see pastors touch people and they fall, champ. Anyone can be touched, champ. Yeah, it happened in church tabernacles every day, by the way. Every day, champ. Anyone can be touched, champ. So you don't get it twisted like, he can't be touched. He's unstoppable. Nobody's unstoppable, champ. Except for the cartel. Except for the goddamn cartel, alright? Yeah, the cartel is unstoppable. I ain't gonna lie. You can't stop those guys, champ. They on different timing, champ. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? They're about the only people that I see and get in touch at this point, champ. But gang, do the mayor a favor, man. Hit that like. If you ain't smashed the like, I need you to up these likes, man. Hit that like button. If you're new to the man's channel, I need you to hit the subscribe button right away. Turn notification bells on to get all the man's updates, man. It's getting crazy. It's been a wild weekend, a wild week. Everybody's crashing out. It's gonna be a hot summer, but goddamn it, spring is just as hot. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody's crashing out. It's getting wild, gang. You dig? Hit the subscribe. Hit the like, and when the video's done, I need you to make sure you hit that hype button because that helps the channel in a major way too, okay? Well, one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor, the one and only New York mayor, F. Mom Donnie, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. We got more content on the way. Subscribe now. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.